What is up, guys? We are continuing our Marvel Champions Age of Apocalypse Expert campaign with scenario number 4, Dark Beast on Expert mode with Bishop. So let's go ahead and get Dark Beast set up here. So we set aside the Blue Moon, Genosha, and Savage Lane Mars sets right here. And then for Expert mode, we want to review the high-tech goggle attachment for Beast. So let's find that here in the encounter deck. The high-tech goggles, this thing right here. So attached to Dark Beast, he has a +1 scheme. As a hero action, exhaust your hero and resolve the special ability of the set environment to discard this card. And then it says, okay, so we reviewed it. And the main scheme will start off with 1 threat. If it hits 10, then we lose the game. And with Dark Beast's 1 reviewed, it says to review a random set aside environment and shuffle the rest of the encounter set into the encounter deck. Do each player an encounter card. So we're going to randomly get one here by rolling the dice. If we get a 1 or 2, it's going to be this one, 3 or 4 this one, and then 5 or 6 this one. So see what we got. We got 3, so it's going to be Genosha here. So we're going to set Savage Lands and Blue Area of the Moon aside. And then the environment will come and play right here, which says the villain gains steady. Place 1 threat on the main scheme. It's a special. So we don't trigger that now, but whenever the special is triggered, then we put 1 threat on the main scheme. That is the special on the environment. We're going to shuffle these cards into the encounter deck here. And then, let's see, Dark Beast has a Force Interrupt. Whenever he attacks you, resolve the special ability of the setting environment. So we do that every single time he attacks. And then we have to deal ourselves a face-down encounter card with the 1 reviewed effects of Dark Beast. All right, and then let's get the campaign set up here. So we're on scenario number 4. So shuffle the Age of Apocalypse Mars set into the encounter deck. We already did that. We're also playing this with standard 3. So we have the standard 3 sets already shuffled into the encounter deck. And Pursued by the Past is a permanent environment for that. We're also playing Expert 1, so we have the Expert 1 sets with Exhaustion, Under Fire, and Master Plan already in the encounter deck as well. Then it says here to random select one of the available mission side schemes and follow the set directions for it in the campaign log. So against scenario 1, 2, and 3, Eunice, the 4 Horsemen, and Apocalypse, we already defeated Liberate the Seattle Core, Evacuate Survivors, and Sabotage the Seawall. So these will be removed from the possibility here to get. And Protect the Professor is reserved for the final scenario, so we're going to take that one out as well. So that means we have to do Find Lost Mutants here against Dark Beast as our mission side scheme. And then for the Overseer minions, we already defeated these 3 in the first 3 scenarios, so we're going to take those out. And then all we have left is Sugarman and Mr. Sinister. So if we roll 1, 2, or 3, Sugarman, 4, 5, 6, Sinister. So let's see which one we randomly get. We got a 6, so it's going to be Mr. Sinister as our Overseer minion. All right, we're going to set the mission area over here. And then I think we did all the setup for Dark Beast. And it says the first player takes control of the mission team support. So we have this right here. Mission team cannot be discarded, and the first player gains control of it. Action, we can exhaust the mission team to choose and reduce the cost of the next outplay to the mission by 2, or we can make a mission attempt. And this will start in with 5 threat here. Mr. Sinister says players cannot assign cards with the same resource icon to more than 1 ally at each mission attempt. And then let's see, each player searches their deck for an ally and adds it to their hand. I think we're going to do blindfold here as we usually do. And we are playing with the justice aspect. But from our rewards from the previous scenarios here, we're allowed to get an upgrade from different aspects. So we got Tic-Tac-Toe, a 0-cost upgrade from the pool aspect that we can play with for the rest of the campaign. And we also got a support with a different aspect from another reward. So we got Uncanny Expert from the leadership aspect, which we can also use for the rest of this campaign. So for Expert campaign only, set each player's hit points to the remaining hit point value recorded in the campaign log for a previous scenario. So we ended the Apocalypse scenario with 13 hit points with the Honor X-Men, but our printed max is 12, so we're going to start off the scenario with just 12 here. And I think that is the setup here for Dark Beast. So Blindfold starts off in our hand. We are shuffled up the encounter deck. Let's shuffle up our player deck here. And we're going to draw up to our hand size of 6, including Blindfold. And let's see what we got. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that is a pretty bonkers hand right here. So we can play this into Blindfold, hold on to Utopia, or we could actually throw Utopia, play Malcolm towards the mission. I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to actually keep this hand. This is probably the best hand we could possibly get. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to flip over here to hero form, and we're going to use this right here as 3 resources so it can play the Uncanny X-Men. This is a team card right here. It's a 3-cost support. Play under any player's control. We're going to put this under our own control. Each of your X-Men allies gets +1 hit point. If each of your characters have the X-Men trait, which they currently do, because we have the X-Men trait in our hero form, each of your X-Men allies costs 1 fewer resource to play. So Blindfold here is an X-Men, so she's only 2 costs, double resource, so we can play her. After Blindfold enters play, look at the top 5 cards of the encounter deck. So we're going to look at the top 5 cards here. And then we can discard 1, put the rest back in the same order. So this would be his boost. 1 is okay. This would be an encounter card. 3 threat on the mission. I'm fine with that. So for the next turn, this would be the boost, a 2. And we get a side scheme. Let's discard the exhaustion here. And we put everything else back on top in the same order. Okay. So we did that. Now we're going to exhaust mission team here. Exhaust this card to choose to reduce the cost of the next ally played to the mission by 2. And Malcolm is only 2 costs anyways because of the Uncanny X-Men reducing its cost by 1. So we just play for free at the mission. And then let's see, we're going to have Bishop. Let's swing for 2 at Dark. Wait. We want to use this thing right here. We're going to use this hero action, exhaust your hero. Resolve the special ability of the setting environment to discard cards. So place 1 threat on the main scheme. Is the special here. We can get rid of his goggles. And then we're going to have Blindfold just store for 2 and clear off the main scheme. She will take a consequential damage. That's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. And then we are going to draw back up to our hand size here at 5. And we can get Forge to get us back Utopia here. We got all resources. Okay, so it's Dark Beast's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. He's going to attack us. His Force Interrupt, whenever he attacks you, resolve the special of the environment. So place 1 threat on the main scheme. That happens before the attack. This will be his boost card. We know it's a 2 boost. We know it's a 1 boost. Let's just take it to the face. So it's 1 boost plus 2. It's going to be 3 damage. That'll bring us from 12 down to 9. We're not going to use our energy absorption here because we have a lot of resources in our discard and in our hand. We already have 5 resources gone with only 3 more left in the deck. Then in encounter phase, you can deal with an encounter card. We have 2 encounter cards here. First one is Evil Genius. When you're in hero form, Dark Beast attacks you, give him an additional boost card for that attack. So I know that this boost is 2, and this is an encounter card. I think that is also 2. Blindfold needs a block for us here. So the boost is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. That will knock. Oh, I forgot. Before he attacks, he triggers the Force Interrupt here. So we place it there in the main scheme with a special. So this goes up to 3. And then he's hitting for 6, I believe, and that will knock out Blindfold. Okay. Then our last encounter card, Worldwide Crisis. Choose one review. Choose one. We choose to place 3 threat on the mission side scheme here. And that will resolve that. Okay. And then it's back to our turn. Let's see. We could play the uniform. And try to get a heal after that. We have no temporal cards, so we have no reason to flip down here. Okay. Let's go ahead and use this as a double resource so we can play Bishop's uniform. And then we're also going to play Tic-Tac-Toe. This is a 0-cost upgrade. As a hero action, we can spend 1 resource of any type to move a damage from a character to enemy space above. So let's use this as a wild resource. We're going to spend it to move a damage from Bishop. We go from 9 up to 10. And then on empty space above, corresponding with the resource type. So wild can be anything. Let's have it be an energy. So we put on an energy spot. And for our uniform, after you resolve Bishop's energy absorption, we can exhaust the uniform and heal 1 damage for Bishop from each resource in our hand. So that is going to, we're going to throw it here for 2 from the main. Drop it down to 1. That's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. Draw back up to our hand size of 5, keeping the resource here in our hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We got energy absorption. I like that a lot. Okay, so it is Dark Beast's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. He's going to attack us, trigger this, adding another threat to the main. So hitting with the base of 2, plus a boost card here. We are going to play an energy conversion. Here, interrupt defense. When an enemy attacks, shuffle each resource card in your discard pile into your deck. So 1, 2, 3, 4 resource cards here. We shuffle all of them back to the deck. And then you cannot take more than 3 damage from this attack. So let's put these cards into the deck. So no matter what the boost here is, we're not going to take more than 3. All right, so here's the boost. 2 plus 2 is 4 damage, but we only take 3 because of our energy conversion. That'll bring us from 10 down to 7. Then we're going to trigger our energy absorption. After Bishop takes any amount of damage from an attack, discard equal number of cards on top of your deck, so 3. And each resource card discarded gets added to our hand. We didn't get any resources, so everything just goes away. But after we resolve energy absorption, we can exhaust our uniform. To heal for each energy in our hand, we have one, or each resource card. We have one resource card, so we go from 7 up to 8, just healing 1. Okay, and then we get an encounter card, which is Dark Designs. Place 1 pursuit counter on pursued by the past. Then there's any counters, which there is. The villain schemes. So Dark Beast's going to scheme here. This only triggers when he attacks, so he won't trigger the Force Interrupt and trigger the special. So scheme with a base of 2, plus a boost here. Boost effect is after the activation resolves, place a threat on pursued by the past. So he just schemed for 2. The main scheme goes up to 5. And we lost our under surveillance, which I'm not happy about. But we have command authority here. So let's use this as a double resource so we can play command authority. Hero action thwart, remove 3 from the scheme. Let's drop this from 5 down to 2. If you pay for this with a resource card, which we did, we can draw a card. Hopefully an ally. Not an ally. Okay. Let's play our skilled investigator. It's a 0 cost upgrade. Play under any player's control. After side team is defeated, we can exhaust this card to draw a card. Let's check our discard pile here. Oh, we do have the stored energy. Yeah, I think we're gonna be okay. Yeah, let's thwart for 2 in the main, clear that off. Yeah, I don't think he's scheming for 5 twice, so we should be okay. We're gonna flip down into alter. Our response temporary displace, when we change this form, we can search our discard pile for a temporal card like this resource, add to your hand. And we could get the step for Cuckoos, but I want the X-Jet. So this would be 3 resources here, so we can play the X-Jet. We can exhaust to generate a resource for any player who has the X-Men trait, but we currently don't have the X-Men trait right now because we're in Arch Eagle. So that's gonna end our turn. Let's ready back up. Draw back up to 6 here. Hopefully get in some good cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right, that's not bad. So Dark Beast's turn. He's gonna add 1 to the main. He's scheming, so this doesn't trigger. 2 plus a boost of 2. So total of 4 threat. This goes up to 5. And then we get a face on encounter card, which is nowhere is safe. Place 1 pursuit counter on pursued by the past. Then there's any encounters. There is. This card upgrade support you control. I think we lose a skilled investigator. Yeah, let's discard skilled investigator as a support. Or an upgrade, I mean. Okay. And then it is back to our turn. I think we probably want to recover. We can play Colossus. We could also get greedy and try to one way or another here. Try a big turn, but because I lost a skilled investigator, I don't know if I want to do that. Let's see here. What? One way or another. No, I think we just want to get set up here. Let's see if we use the double to play. No, I want to. Okay, maybe we can use the double to do this. And then how do we get our rifle down? Get a rifle down with this. Colossus 2 cost. So this would get him down by himself. We'll be short 1 resource if we do that. Okay, I'm going to play the one way or another. Okay, we're going to flip over here to hero form. We're going to play one way or another. Hero action, search and contact for a side scheme, review that side scheme, then we can draw 3. So what side schemes are in here? Time Trial Shenanigans. That will, when defeated, we discard from the encounter deck until we get a card from the same type, so a Genosha card. Not the biggest fan of that one. Police State, hinder 1 when defeated. We find the escape mutant attachment and reveal it. What is the escape mutant attachment? Is that in here? Escaped mutant. Wait, where is it already discarded? This escape mutant attachment is. Should we have that in here? Genosha. Let me see. Am I missing something? Escaped mutant. Oh, right here. So we have to attach it to your identity. Each Genosha minion that engages you gains quick strike. Oh, if we defeat it, we get this thing with the quick strike. Oof. Yeah, I don't want that. I think we do this. Okay, so we're gonna review Time Trial Shenanigans as our side scheme that we're getting from the encounter deck with the one way or another. So we review this card. It has a win defeat effect where we mill from the encounter deck until we get a Genosha card and review that Genosha card. Okay, this will come in here with 2 threat and acceleration. We can resolve the one way or another and draw 3 now. So 1, 2, 3. So we only play one way or another per turn. Okay, let's exhaust the extra because we are X-Men character right now in your hero form to generate one resource. And this will be 3 more resources when paying for a basic card because the power novice is a double. So we can play Nick Fury. Um, oof. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so when Nick Fury enters play, choose one where pick the one to draw 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're getting the allies here, but now Nick is not an X-Men, so we don't get this effect of having each X-Men being 1 cheaper. So I think, okay, we want Forge to get us Utopia. That means the play here might just be to Concussive Blast Beast. Okay, let's see. If we Concussive Blast, we get down our rifle. We can do a damage, and then we could also, yeah, I think we just do that. Okay, so this would be losing a lot of allies here, but I think it's okay. 2 resources so we can play our rifle. And we can exhaust the rifle right now to do damage to an enemy equals to the number of resource cards in our hand. We have 1 resource card in our hand, so we're going to do 1 damage to Dark Beast. That'll bring it from 18 down to 17, our first damage in this game. And then we're going to have Nick Fury and Bishop both thwart for 1, 2, 3, 4 from the main. Drop this down to 1. Nick will take consequential damage. Then we're going to use this as 3 resources, so we can play Concussive Blast. Hero action attack, do 6 damage to enemy. If you pair for this event with a resource card, which we did, we can ready up Bishop. So 6 damage on Dark Beast will bring from 17 down to 11. And we are readied up here. And then we're going to keep these allies in our hand because Nick will get defeated next. And then do we want to review a thingy? I don't think so. We're going to swing here for 2 at Dark Beast. That'll bring it from 11 down to 9. That's going to end our turn. Let's ready up. We're going to keep these cards in our hand, draw back up to our hands as a 5 here. Okay, I'm liking this hand. So it is Dark Beast's turn. He's going to add 2 to the main because of the acceleration from here. So this goes up to 3. He's going to attack us. He'll trigger this. We add a threat. We're going to have Nick block. He's hitting with a base of 2 plus a boost of 1, 3 damage. Knocks out Nick Fury. Then in counter phase, we get an encounter card, which is a minion here. 1 scheme, 2 attack, 4 hit points. He engaged the player. Let's see. Armor Unbite, engage the player with escape immune attached if able. So it's not able to. Force response after he attacks, resolve the special. Okay, so he doesn't do anything right now, just having 4 attack. Okay, let's go ahead and use our rifle. Exhaust this, choose an enemy, him. 2 damage because we have 2 resource cards in our hand. Okay, then now that Nick is gone, all of our characters have the X-Men trait, so Uncanny X-Men is active right now, reducing the cost of each X-Men by 1. So we play Forge first. I don't think we need, okay, let's exhaust the extra to generate a resource because Forge only 1 cost, so we can play him. When he enters play, search your deck and discard pile for X-Men extra support, add to your hand. We're going to get Utopia from discard pile. First card discarded, add that to our hand. Then we're going to use this as a double resource, so we can play Utopia down. Utopia says, if each of your allies has an X-Men trait, which they currently do, your ally limit is increased by 1, so we can have 4 allies. After an X-Men ally enters play, we can exhaust Utopia to rep another X-Men character. So Bishop is going to swing for 2, knock out the armored on Unibike. Then Colossus says reduce the cost of playing by 1 if your identity has an X-Men mutant trait. So he's only 3 costs. Uncanny X-Men makes him 1 cheaper, so it's only 2 costs. So double resource, so we can play Colossus. When it enters play, we can exhaust Utopia because he's X-Men ally to rep another X-Men character, Bishop. Colossus comes in play here with toughness. And then we're going to play our supercharged here. So this is a 0 cost upgrade. Let's put it right over here. And then as an action, we can discard a resource card from hand to place 1 charge card on here for each resource icon discarded. And when we make a basic attack, we can discard this card and get plus damage for each charge counter on here. So we got this up. And then what are we doing? Are we staying? Yeah, we're going to stay in hero form. So we're going to have Beast or Bishop and Forge both Thor for 1, 2, 3 from the main. Forge will take a consequential damage. That's going to end our turn. Let's ready up. We're going to draw back up to our hand size here of 5. Okay, good. We got Honorary and Dazzler, but he does have Steady because of the environment right there. Okay, so his Dark Beast turn is going to add 2 to the main because of the acceleration. This goes up to 3. He is going to attack, so he triggers a special and adds a threat. With the base of 2 plus a boost here, Colossus will block. The boost effect says, deal 1 damage to ally at the mission. and then give the enemy another boost card. So the boost here is just damage, so it's going to be 4 damage, knocks off the tough stats card from Colossus. Then we get a face on counter card during the encounter phase, which is a side scheme here. Police state with hinder 1 plus 2 is 3 threat. When defeated, we get the escape mutant attachment. Okay, so that was the card that we saw earlier when we were looking through the encounter deck. Let's play Honor X-Men attached to any character. We're going to give us a bishop, and we can only play without the X-Men trait, which we do have in hero form. We get +1 hit points, so we go from 8 up to 9, and now we gain the X-Men trait even in our alter ego. Yeah, so we have the X-Men trait there. And then we're going to exhaust our rifle, do 2 damage to enemy because we have 2 resource cards in our hand. We're going to hit beast for 2. That'll bring it from 9 down to 7. And then, let's see, I want to play Dazzler to the mission. So let's exhaust mission team. Reduce the cost of the next ally player to the mission by 2. So double resource, so we can play Dazzler here, who's only 2 cost. Oh, wait a minute. She's only 1 cost. Wait. Let's not use the double then. She's only 3 cost because of Uncanny X-Men. So this makes her 2 cheaper, so she's 1 cost. Let's exhaust the extra, generate 1 resource, so we can play Dazzler here to the mission. Okay. And then let's check our discard power. Do we have Randall in here? Oh, we do have Randall. Okay. I forgot how to get rid of the escape mutants. So let's just see. We're going to use this as a double resource so we can play Heroic Intuition. We're going to attach this to Bishop. We get +1 Thwart. So now we have 3 Thwart. We're going to Thwart for 3 to clear out the police state. When this side scheme is defeated, we find the escape mutant attachment and reveal it. So where's that attachment from earlier? Right here. So attach your identity. Each Genosha minion that engages you gains quick strike. Well, it's not that bad. And then we have to resolve special the setting environment to discard this card. The thing is, I think I don't want to flip down right now. So this is not defeated. Because, let's check our discard pile. I think we have a energy conversion. And we'll want more energy conversion coming back in our deck. That will get us all the resources back. And our deck is we're going to draw 5 cards here. Probably drawing it. So I don't know I want to flip. Yeah, probably not going to flip here. I'm okay with the quick strike. Let's go ahead and use the Power Novels as a resource for tic-tac-toe to heal Bishop 1. So we go from 9 up to 10. And we can move a damage from us over here. It's a water resource, so we can put it anywhere we want. Let's put it on a physical line. And then Forge is going to thwart for 1 from the main. It would take a consequence damage. And Forge has +1 hit point thanks to the Uncanny X-Men here. So he's still alive with 3 total hit points and 1 left. Let's get end our turn. Let's ready up. I think we're looking pretty set up here. Hopefully we can draw that energy conversion. If not, we're going to give that up. Okay, we drew it right away, so that's good. Awesome. So it is Dark Beast's turn. He is going to add 2 to the main with the acceleration. It goes up to 5. He's going to attack us here. He's going to trigger this with his interrupt, place 1 threat on the main scheme. So that's kind of scary. So hitting us with a base of 2, Forge will block. This would be the boost. Wait. Just kidding. That's the point of us staying hero form. We're not going to have Forge block. We're going to play energy conversion. Hero interrupt when enemy attacks, like right now. We get all the resource cards from our discard pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 resources. We have 1 left in the deck. That's a total of 8. So we have 1 non-resource card here, which means at most, which means the Command Authority is the only non-resource card in our deck. So we're going to discard 3. Hopefully we can draw 3 resources and not discard the Command Authority with our energy absorption. Shuffle up our deck. Okay, so we cannot take more than 3 damage from this attack. This would be his boost, 2 plus 2, but instead of doing 4, we're only going to do 3. That brings us from 10 down to 7. And then we energy absorption, so we took 3 damage, discard 3 cards on top of your deck, and add each resources card to your hand. So we got all of the regular resource cards, which is really good. Then in counter phase, we get an encounter card, which is going to be Evil Genius. In hero form, Dark Beast attacks you, give him an additional boost card for his activation. So since he's attacking, he adds another counter here with his Force Interrupt, triggering the special here. Or not an encounter, a threat here. So he's hitting us with 2 boost cards here with the Evil Genius. He gets an additional boost. We're going to have Forge definitely block this one. And actually, do we take it and mill down our deck? No, because we might die. Yeah, that's the only reason that I don't want to do that. So it's going to be attach this card to Dark Beast. He has +1 attack. And as a hero action, we can exhaust your hero and resolve special here to discard this card. So 1 boost, 2, 3, 4 damage, knocks out Forge with his 1 remaining hit point. Okay. And then, let's see. I don't know if I can flip down here safely. All right, so it's back to our turn, right? Yeah, Beast's turn is done. We're going to exhaust our rifle, do 3 damage to Beast because we have 3 resource cards in our hand. That will bring it from 7 down to 4. All right, then let's see. Do we have? I could concussive blast him, knock him out, but that might be kind of scary. I don't know how much threat we can get out here. We need to get an ally. Oof, we gotta. I do kind of want to get rid of this thing as well. The thwarting. Okay, I think we just get down to Avengers Mansion here. So this would be 4 resources, so we can play Avengers Mansion. We can exhaust Avengers Mansion, so we can draw a card. Let's play Avengers Mansion over here. Okay, and then let's put down a second copy of our supercharge here. So we have 2 of these guys down. And then do we play a concussive blast and flip beast? The threat one is not that bad. Okay, let's make a mission attempt here. We're going to exhaust mission team, so we can make a mission attempt. We have 2 allies, so we discard 2 cards off the top of our deck, and we assign a resource to each one. So in energy, we assign Dazzler while we assign a Malcolm, so both allies can participate in the mission, and it's 2 different resources, so Mr. Sinister's effect doesn't matter here. So we add their attack, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 damage goes on Sinister, and we add their threat, which is or the thwart 1, 2, 3, and we remove the threat from here. Then we place 1 attempt counter, and then each ally will take a damage. Okay, so we got a mission attempt done. Do we knock Beast out? We can thwart for a lot. That's fine. Let's have Bishop thwart for 3 from the main. Drop this from 7 down to 4. Okay, then we're going to use the extra to generate a resource. This would be 2 more resources for a total of 3, so we can play Concussive Blast. Here, action attack, do 6 damage to enemy, so that will bring him from 4 down to 0. That will defeat Beast and bring him over to his 3rd and final stage here. Concussive Blast says if we pay for this with a resource card, which we did with the Power in All of Us, we can ready up Bishop. He has 22 hit points, 3 scheme, 2 attack. And he says here, when Dark Beast, same force interrupt for when he attacks. When reviewed, review a random set-aside environment. Shuffle the rest of its encounters into the encounter deck, deal each player an encounter card. So we still have the Savage Lands and Blue Area of the Moon. So we're going to roll the dice here. We get a 1, 2, or 3 with Blue Area, 4, 5, 6 Savage Land. We got a 5. It's going to be Savage Land here. So we're going to set aside the Blue Area of the Moon, and a Savage Lands environment will come into play. So that will discard Genosha. So no longer having steady, but now the villain gains Retaliate 1. We're going to shuffle these cards into the encounter deck here. And then I'm not sure if the Retaliate 1 is supposed to trigger here, but we're just going to say that it does, because after we attacked him, we look for the keyword if he has Retaliate 1, and he does have it. So he's going to retaliate and hit us back for 1. That will bring us from 7 down to 6. We can take the dice out here. And his 1 review says to deal each player an encounter card. So we do get 1 face down encounter card here. Okay. All right. And then let's see. We are going to deck out. We have 3 encounter cards here. Let's see. This quick strike could be bad. I don't think we can take 3 encounter cards in Alter Ego and have them scheme. This will mill out cards, which could be okay because we're going to deck out. Yeah, our hit points are looking kind of low. We are going to have Bishop thwart for 3 from the main. And then let's see, if we flip down, it adds 2. He's going to scheme. He has 3 encounter cards. Wait, but I think, did we get rid of all of his activation? Evil Genius here. We got rid of Dark Designs. No more Evil Genius. 1 more Dark Design. Yeah, we can't, because if we get that Dark Design, I think that's going to be game over. Yeah, I would love to flip, but let's see. Do we discard the energy here for a tic-tac-toe just to get us a little bit more healthy? I'm not sure. Okay, that's okay. We're gonna have Colossus swing at Dark Beast for 3. That'll bring it from 22 down to 19. And Colossus would take 2 consequential damage. And then that is gonna end our turn. Let's see, we got 3 resource cards coming up. So before we end our turn, let's use the energy here to move a damage from Bishop over to Tic-Tac-Toe. So we go from 6 up to 7, and then 1 damage right here. Okay, that is gonna end our turn. Let's ready back up. And we're gonna draw back up to our hand size here of 5. We deck out. So we get a face on counter card. We have 2 here, and we're gonna get 1 more. Shuffle up and draw back up to 5 here. So 2 more cards. And hopefully try and get an ally here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, no ally, but we did get separate Kakus and a draw with the command authority. Okay, so Dark Beast turn 2 to the main because the acceleration goes up to 3. He's gonna attack us. He triggers this now. So special is now no longer putting a threat on the scheme. It's gonna discard top 3 cards of our deck. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, 2 allies. So we did that, and then he's attacking us. Colossal block, I think. Actually, do we energy conversion this? He's hitting with a base of 3 here, plus a boost. Yeah, let's take his attack to the face, I think. Do we take it to the face? I don't know. No, okay, no, we're gonna have Colossus block just in case. So same with a base of 3, plus a boost card here of 2. So 5 damage, knocks Colossus out. Then face on counter cards. So we have 3 encounter cards here. And the first one is Velociraptor with Quick Strike. So he's going to hit us for 1. Whenever he attacks you, discard top card of your deck. He gets +1 attack for each resource icon. So 1. He's hitting us for 2. That'll bring us from 7 down to 5 with his Quick Strike. And then each Genosha minion, we're going to trigger Energy Absorption. So when you take amount of damage from an attack, so 2, discard equal number of cards to the top of your deck. So 2 cards here. 1, 2. We get each resource to our hand. So we got 4 resource cards. Let's just heal. We're going to use our uniform now. So after you use energy absorption, heal 1 damage for each resource in your hand. We have 4 here. So that'll bring us from 5 up to 9. So we should be okay with another Dark Beast attack. And then next encounter card is a Side Scheme. Village under attack. Hinder 1 plus 2 is going to be 3 threat. With the Crisis, so we can't move there from the main scheme when it's in play. Each player resolves a special ability on the setting environment when it's defeated. So 3 cards milling on top of your deck. And we got a minion here. It's a Genosha minion, so it has Quick Strike because of the Escape Mutant. So let's see. When defeated, it has a. Okay, that's fine. So it has 2 attacks going to attack us right now. We take it, dropping from 9 down to 7. We're not going to use energy absorption here, and that is going to end our turn, or end his turn. His quick strike because we have the escape mutant here. All right. So it's back to us. Let's use Avengers Mansion. Draw a card. We're going to. I don't know how many copies of escape mutant is here. So let's go ahead and just get another copy of it. We're going to exhaust our rifle to do 4 damage to enemy because we have 4 resource cards. Knock out Magistrate. When they're defeated, we find Escape Mutant attached to their identity. I don't know if there's another copy. So Escape Mutant, we're looking for an attachment here. Let's see. Escape Mutant. Yeah, there's only 1 copy of Escape Mutant. So we already have it attached to us, so their when defeat doesn't do anything. All right, so that's good. And it's nice that we got an ally here to play that can heal us as well. I don't think we can flip unless we confuse him or get the under surveillance. But we can play step for Kaku, so actually we might be able to flip. Let's see here. Let's exhaust the... No, we're not going to do that. We're going to use this as a double resource so we can play Command Authority. Hero action, Thwart remove 3 threat from a scheme, clearing this off. If we pay for this with a resource card, we can draw a card. So we draw a card here. And this card says, each player resolves special ability of the setting environment. I think that we draw a card with this first before we would trigger this. So discard top 2 cards of your deck. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm okay with those cards. So that is gone. That resolves our command authority. Okay, so we got rid of the crisis. We can remove threat from the main now. We're gonna have Bishop swing for 2 at the Velociraptor. And then we're gonna use, let's see. Let's use Triage is only one cost because of the Uncanny X-Men, I forgot. So actually we generate one resource so we can play him. When he enters play, we can exhaust your token to rev another X-Men character, and his effect is Hue 2 from X-Men character, we're Hue 2 from Bishop, bring it from 7 back up to 9. Triage will swing for 1, knock out the Velociraptor, he takes a consequential damage. And then, do we make a mission attempt here? Replace Steph for Cuckoos. Put some stuff in Supercharge. Yeah, let's make a mission attempt. Malcolm's gonna die though. But I think that's okay. We have no more draw power right here, right? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna make a mission attempt. So exhaust mission team, discard 2 cards because we have 2 allies here. So 1, 2. We have an energy, which we're going to assign a Dazzler, and a mental, which we assign a Malcolm. So because he's a wild, so he can do that. So we lost under surveillance, but we can have both allies participate in mission. So we add their attack and 2 different resource types, so Sinister Sting doesn't block us. So 1, 2, 3, 4 knocks out Sinister because he already has 4 damage on him. He is defeated. He'll go into victory display because that's a victory keyword. Then their third move was 1, 2, 3. So we remove 3 threat from here, dropping this from 5 down to 2. Then that's our second mission attempt. So get a thing here, and every ally takes a damage. And I believe that the Uncanny X-Men does not apply to Malcolm, so he doesn't have the extra hit points, so he does die, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. So he goes back in our discard pile here. We'll have Dazzler here, and we need to get at least, yeah, we need to get Rando. I think he's still in our deck. Yeah, when we draw out Rando, then we can finish off the mission here. Okay, so I think we're not going to flip down to Ultra here. We're looking pretty healthy. We're going to play the Steph for Cuckoos. So let's use this as 3 resources, so it can play Steph for Cuckoos. Play only if your identity has an X-Men trait, which we do. This comes in with 3 side counters. Whenever we review a treachery card, we can exhaust this card, remove the counter to cancel the effects of that treachery, and review another encounter card from the encounter deck. Then let's have the Thor's looking okay. Dark Designs, who scheme. No, we have to Thwart. Okay, we're going to Thwart for 2 from the main, drop it down to 1. We're going to use Supercharge, discard a resource card in your hand, and then add 1 charge counter for each icon on the card, which is 2. So we're going to add 2 counters on one of our Supercharged. We're going to keep the Genius here in our hand for our Plasma Rifle. So Supercharged, this one has 2. Okay, that is going to end our turn. We're going to ready up here. And then we're going to draw back up to our hand size of 5. Looking for Randall. Okay, we got Randall, so that's really good. And we got resources and the Concussive Blast, so we may be able to kill him here. Okay, so Dark Beast's turn. He's going to add 2 to the main because of the acceleration. This goes up to 3. He's going to attack, triggering this first as interrupt. So it's top 3 cards of your deck. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then his attack is base of 3 because of this thing right here with the +1. And then plus a boost. I think we have Triage block. If we energy absorption this, we deck out, get another encounter card. Yeah, so Triage is going to block this attack. So this would be the boost. Boost effect. Place 1 threat on the mission side scheme. And then give the activate enemy another boost card. Oh, so this should be 3. Let's clean that up. So it gets another boost card. 3 plus 3 is 6 damage. Knocks out Triage. There's 2 hit points left because of the Uncanny X-Men. Okay, then we get a face-down encounter card. And we reveal it, which is Dark Designs. Place a pursuit counter, and then Dark Beast is going to scheme. Let's cancel. We're going to exhaust Steph for Cuckoos, remove a side counter, cancel this treachery, so all the effects, and review another card from the encounter deck, which is Giant Ape with Guard. The player who defeats this card resolves the special ability of the setting environment. So milling 3 cards. That will deck us out. All right. If we play random to the mission and we don't get energy or wild, then we cannot clear off the 3 threat. That could be bad. Let's just think about this first. If we do this, okay, let's go ahead and use our rifle. Exhaust this, choose an enemy, the Giant Ape. Do a damage to it for each resource card in your hand. We have 3 resource cards, 3 damage on him. Okay, if we play Rando, if we can have both Dazzler and Rando participate in the mission, then Bishop can knock out Dark Beast. We can, or the Giant Ape, I mean. Then we'll Concussive Blast. That's going to be 6. We get it ready. We swing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 again. That's going to be 12. And this does 1, 2, 3, 4. So that'll be 16. So I think we're actually gonna be short a little bit. We could mansion here as well to draw a card. I don't know what we're getting though. No, I think we have to play it safe here. Let's exhaust Avengers Mansion. Draw a card. Got Angel. Okay, we have Angel. We could go for the kill, but I wanna. But that we may not be able to finish the mission. So we have two cards. Yeah, we definitely can. We have two cards left in the deck. So we're not gonna go for the mission here. We're just gonna control the board one more turn. I think that's gonna be the best play. So Bishop swings for 2, knocks out the giant ape. Yeah, so he's gone. When he's defeated, resolve the setting environment here. So his top 3 cards are deck. We don't have 2, we deck out. So we get a face on counter card. We gotta deal with that. Shuffle up the discard pile here. So end up decking out one more time, which I didn't want to do, but it's okay. Oh wait, is he Genosha? No, he's not. So this says each Genosha minion has quick strike, so he's not a Genosha minion, so I think we're okay. Okay, shuffling up, and then we don't have to discard another card. Okay, so we did that. And then we have this encounter card here. So I still want to play the Concussive Blast. I want to play, well, if we do this, we can use Mission Team. Okay, so Randall is only 2 costs because of the Uncanny X-Men. We can exhaust the Mission Team to reduce the cost of the next ally played to the mission by 2. So we can play Randall here for the mission for free. Okay, then we are going to use this as 3 resources so we can play our Concussive Blast. Here, action attack, 6 damage enemy. We're going to hit Dark Beast for 6. That'll bring him from 19 down to 13. And then he is going to retaliate, hit his back for 1 because of this. That'll bring us from 9 down to 8. And then since we pay for this as a resource card, we can ready Bishop back up. Then we're going to, Andrew says reduce the cost of playing by 1 if we have the X-Men trait. Uncanny X-Men reduce him by 1 again. So he's just 1 cost, extra generates a resource so we can play him. Oh wait, before we play him, we need to use Utopia. So Bishop is going to thwart for 3 from the main. And then now we're going to exhaust the extra generate resource so we can play Angel, exhaust Utopia to ready Bishop back up. And then Bishop will swing for 2 at Dark Beast, bringing him from 13 down to 11. Angel will swing for 2 as well, bringing him from 11 down to 9. We're going to keep the double here in our hand. We take consequence damage. Let's get end our turn. Let's ready up. All we need to do is draw one more ally here. And I think we should be good. Hopefully we can get an ally. Okay, so keeping the double in our hand, drawing back up to hands has a 5. And oof, no ally here. Okay, we may still be good, but I don't know if I want to make these mission attempts like this. So Dark Beast's turn, he's going to add 2 to main because the celebration is still in play. He's going to attack us. Triggers this. Discard top 3 cards of your deck. 2, 3. Okay, oh, still no ally. Then, so hitting with a base of 3 plus a boost card here. I think we just have Angel block. The boost here is 2, so a total of 5 damage, knocks out Angel. In counter phase, we have 2 encounter cards. First one, Agent of Apocalypse. We're going to choose to have Agent of Apocalypse activate against us and not put him in mission area, I think. Yeah, it's fine, because I don't know we can get a energy for Dazzle to participate in the mission. So he's going to activate against us now. He's going to do 2 damage, attacks us. We're going to take it, drop it from 8 down to 6. And then last thing, actually, do we energy absorption this? Because if I mill out Malcolm, do I want to try to get Malcolm? Because if I can get Malcolm, let's use energy absorption. So when we took damage from attack, we took 2 damage. We discard top 2 cards of our deck and get each resource to our hand. That's fine. Okay, and then we can trigger our uniform after you use energy absorption to heal 1 damage for each resource in your hand. We have 3 resource cards right here in our hand. So we're going to heal 3. That brings from 6 back up to 9. Last encounter card is a minion here. It's Savage Land, so no quick strike because it's not a Genosha minion. When reviewed, resolve the special ability of the setting environment. So 3 cards milling on our deck. Okay, Nick Fury and Blindfold. Okay, our deck is already halfway gone with no Malcolm in sight. Okay, so we can just... Okay, we're going to exhaust our rifle, do 3 damage to the enemy because we have 3 resources in our hand, knocks out the Agent of Apocalypse. And then if we can just successfully get rid of this mission, then we have... Okay, let's draw first and see if we can get an ally. Let's use double resource here, so we can play Command Authority. Hero action Thwart, remove 3 threat from a scheme, clearing off the main. And we can draw a card because we pay for it with a resource card. Okay, now we're going to exhaust Avengers Mansion. Let's draw another card. Okay, awesome. We got Professor X. Okay, so I think that will guarantee it there. Let's go ahead. Professor X is only 2 costs thanks to Uncanny X-Men here. So we're going to use this as a double resource. Actually, let's just use this as 2 resources. So we can play Professor X to the mission. Okay. Then we're going to exhaust our mission team. So we can make a mission attempt. We have 3 allies here. Discard 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. So we got the energy. So Dazzler will participate. We got a physical. So Randall can participate because he's a wild, so anything can make him participate. X cannot participate because we have a energy here. So only Randall and Dazzler will participate. So their attack is 3. There's no minions. Their thwart is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's enough to clear off the mission here. So when this is defeated, shuffle each ally here back into your deck. Okay. And then let's see. And then flip mission team and this card over. So we're gonna flip this over, flip over mission team, but it stays exhausted. All right, and then it says, if the mission was defeated, which it was, each player adds 1 set-aside campaign ally to their hand. So we have these 4 set-aside campaign allies. We can add 1 to our hand. Let's get Blink to our hand. So Blink has an effect whenever she enters your hand, deal 2 damage to the villain. So Dark Beast will take 2, bring it from 9 down to 7. And then let's see, he has Retaliate 1, but no guard. This minion right here does not have guard, resolve special ability. Yeah, so we can just swing at him right now. So we're going to use the effect of our supercharge here. Discard a double resource, so it gets 2 more charge counters. So this one's going to have 4 now because there's 2 resource icons on this card. And then let's just overkill him here. So we're going to use our tic-tac-toe. Oh yeah, we need a heal, right? Yeah, we're gonna heal back to full. So this would be a energy resource. Wait, no. We're gonna use this one right here as a physical resource from tic-tac-toe. So we move a damage from bishop, we go from 9 up to 10, and put a spot on a physical line. Then we're going to use Blink. She's a wild resource for tic-tac-toe, the hero action. So we go from 10 up to 11, and we put it anywhere we want because a wild can be anything. So we're gonna have the wild here be a mental. We're going to exhaust the X-Jet. That will move another line here. So we go from 11 up to 12, and then we can put it anywhere we want. Let's put it on a mental here, with the wild here from the X-Jet. And the under surveillance, we're going to use this as well as a mental resource to heal bishop. So we go from 12 up to 13 in case we forgot to retaliate. And then that will move a damage from bishop. So we go to 13 and put it on a energy line. Then when that happens, we can discard our tic-tac-toe and do 1 damage because there's 3 in the line. Do 1 damage to the enemy for each damage on this card. So there is 7 damage here. We're going to hit Dark Beast for all 7 of that. And that will bring him from 7 down to 0. And we can just overkill him even more. We can have Bishop swing here for 2. Use our supercharge, which will do an additional 8 damage because there's 4 counters on here. And that's another 10 damage on Dark Beast. And yeah, that is Dark Beast, 3rd scenario on expert mode. And let's see what we got here for the rewards. Okay, so campaign 4, scenario number 4, strike the mission sizing for the campaign log, so we can strike out find lost mutants here. And then if the mission side scheme was defeated, follow the defeated direction for that side scheme. So for find lost mutants, it says each player chooses a campaign ally. They may include that ally in their deck for the rest of the campaign. This card does not count against your minimum deck size. So we have Blink, and we have these 3 here. Let's see, after they enter your hand, we get an effect. I think we're going to pick X-Man here. So when X-Man enters your hand, give your identity a tough stats card. So we're going to pick him here to add into our deck for the final campaign here. I think the tough stats card is going to be useful when he enters our hand. So he's going to be our ally that we have against the 5th scenario with Apocalypse. And then, let's see, so we did that. And then if the Overseer minion was defeated, which he was, strike his name from the campaign log. So Mr. Sinister is going to be strike from the campaign log. So he won't be in the last scenario. And then expert campaign only, record each identity's remaining hit points in the campaign log. We're going to record 13 here, but it just goes back down to 12. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this playthrough. And I'll see you guys in the last and final playthrough against scenario 5, Apocalypse himself. Again, in the En Salvador.